Salve a tutti ragazzi, buonasera, ben ritrovati sul canale di Lucchino Pennellino 82. Siamo ancora qua su Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 e riprendiamo dove ci siamo interrotti oggi, che dovevamo andare a parlare con la signorina Rosa, che adesso ci mettiamo anche tutti in tiro, che così, visto che andiamo da una gentile donzella, abbiamo armatura tutta sporca di sangue e roba varia, almeno andiamo lì a parlacchiare e facciamo la nostra bella figura. Intanto mi raccomando, lasciate like, un commentino, seguitemi su Twitch, YouTube, Lucchino Pennellino 82, aiutatemi a far supportare il canale, iscrivetevi se vi va al gruppo Facebook Multifunzione Pro, dove ci sono altri appassionati di gaming, si posta di tutto, c'è gente che porta delle simulazioni, io che posto un po' quello che facciamo su farming, poi c'è anche Elden, c'è un po' di tutto insomma. Adesso riprendiamo qua. Dobbiamo ancora andare a parlare con l'altro là, che è il diavolo bianco, là, chi è? Bini. Allora, intanto ci mettiamo la nostra bella casacchina. Vediamo se abbiamo anche un livello da fare. Beh, carisma siamo a 30. Bene, andiamo a parlare della signorina Rosa. Detto che dobbiamo salire le scale. E lei? Ma no, doveva essere in camera.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress. A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was listening to you from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars. But the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
A wayside shrine? How do you mean?
Are you a Christian at all? Never mind. It's a big white column. You can't miss it. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there. And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points to.
Okay.
If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing, marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there, and you should get to the passageway.
That's a really cunning solution. No random fool would ever find it.
That was exactly my intention when I thought it up. Thanks, Henry. I think you're no fool, so you shouldn't have any trouble. And that's not all. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to get out, too.
You're right. Horses will be needed. For me and for Capon.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, I know how to arrange that. Stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask Hashtal for horses.
Where's the cash?
No catch. On the contrary, please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks. Don't know how I'd manage without you.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he? You know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a mountain of trouble.
Se ci siamo finiti noi in un mare di guai.
But alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our house for all time.
Would you like to come with me? At least I'll be sure to find that place.
Would you seriously want me there? What if something were to go wrong? Wouldn't a girl like me be more of a burden to you?
Non
You wouldn't be
sareste
a
affatto un
burden to me.
peso.
Quite the opposite. I've already seen you know how to take care of yourself.
Thank you. But I can't go nevertheless. Papa would jump out of his skin if he even heard of such a thing. That's why I would like to ask you for one favor, but you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov, if you could bring me something from there.
And what
Eccoci,
might that be?
le
A
commissioni ci
book.
devono fare.
It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now...
And what book is this that's so important?
It's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the mysteries of writing.
What do you mean, uninitiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? Mea culpa. You are full of surprises, so if you do find the book, you'll be able to read it.
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes with books.
In
Ah, che
that
fa lo
case,
spavaldo.
I'm not going to make it easy for you. If you'd like to know why it's so important to me, you'll have to find it first.
Ma che stronzetta.
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart to find that book for you.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately. And I'd remain without my book. Find it nice and quietly, then come back.
Your wish is my command.
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. You won't find many like such there. And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov
La
again.
mappa.
So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
Il libro di Rosa. Ma tipo non possiamo fare niente? No. Qua c'è chiuso. Vabbè, questo non vuole più parlare. Allora. Salve, noi come siamo messi qua? Cibo, siamo a posto, siamo rilassati.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
No, io vorrei anche uscire. Si esce da qua. Aspetta, non è che dobbiamo parlare ancora col vecchio qua?
God be with you. What do you need?
How did you become a knight?
I paid for it. When Malashov was vacated, I bought... Then it was entered into the land register as my property. There were still some legal requirements surrounding it, but personally, I'm pleased that in the history of our house...
You can simply buy it.
Definitely not just like that. It's not at all such an unusual... In Prague, for example, there used to be the Rocketsan burger. It may also happen that some... And the king doesn't have the coin to pay back the debt. Nevertheless, the old nobility... And they despise us for it. But I think in a few generations, if I ever marry, we'll be established among the nobility, and all these injustices. I pray that my house will endure, and that my...
Well, enjoy your well-deserved spurs.
Abbiamo
What's the
incrementato la
political
produzione.
situation in the city?
All in all, Bailiff Plymel is also on Sigismund's side, as is his... And I tested the waters among the councillors.
Who sits on the city council?
Wenceslas Forsuker, Jerome Naz. They're from the old and rich burgher families, just like us. Martin tried to negotiate some support from them, but they either have their interests connected with Sigismund, or they just don't want to commit themselves.
But they don't sit alone on the
They don't. Then there are the representatives of the guild. Compared to the old houses, the guild so they probably won't risk. But you're right that we might find support. The thing is, we're not yet in a...
And what about Vavak?
He does. And they'll do what he tells them. Vavak is a slimy bastard, because as soon as he learns something he could exchange for a pardon from Sigismund...
Thank you for filling me in on the local...
Well, there wasn't...
And what about the church? You can see Sedlet's monastery from the city.
He does. And first of all, the abbot is burning through his property. And who do you think is buying them up? The Kuttenberg. Then there's a long-standing dispute over the Manning...
Well, then how about promising the abbot support and get...
Ha! I see you. But we hesitated with the abbot, and he decided to throw in his lot with Sigismund.
You're right, Sir Kinsman.
It is. I even want that they can forget about...
I'm glad we took care of Vavak with that. They outnumbered us, and they had heavy armor.
If the worst came to the worst, we'd have had to... But otherwise, I agree with you. We saved the lives of my soldiers. After all, I've already...
If I may be so bold.
Not long ago. Back then, I saw things differently than I do today. I feared, and rightly so, that Sigismund would use it, but I was in the minority. And even my son Venser was convinced of the opposite. We quarreled a lot over... In the end, he told me that even though he wanted to prove the Knights of Malashov and that we'd earned the armored arm in our crest, when an opportunity arose to strike against the enemy...
What happened next?
More importantly, some French knight appeared from God. He said he was a renowned military leader, and that it was his sacred duty. I no longer know why or how. One of the first things he did was attack. It seems they were poor, and when the Frenchman was putting together a cavalry unit to counter it. Only it was a trap. The oldest and most primitive trick. And our renowned French knight let himself get taken in. Of course, Sigismund, or whoever was in command, didn't leave his precious trebuchets unprotected. He had his own cavalry in reserve. When I learned where Venser had gone, I gathered my men and went to his aid. But when we arrived, it was all over. And there was nothing left for us to do but to collect the bodies of the fallen. Venser among them. So, you heard it. My hardest battle was the one in which I didn't even raise my weapon. But I won't make the same mistake a second time. It won't bring Venser back to me. But I'll defend what he tried to defend to my last breath. Our estates. Our honor. And above all, our Rosa. God be with you.
Ok, grazie della chiacchierata. Ma non abbiamo i guanti, ma insomma, che toglie e mette le cose. Perché siamo 28? In teoria non dovremmo essere... Cosa è successo? Non dovremmo essere tipo 30 di carisma? Boh, bah.
their bloody minds? They had 2 collections just like it already, and there are still holes in the walls.
That's true. But what good are
Aspetta che
fortifications you
intanto
can't
ci
defend?
arriviamo,
I'll
che c'è
tell
un
you,
trogolo
no
qua.
fucking good at all. See, I didn't say I wouldn't. Scaffolding with 20 men working their arms.
C'è niente da rubacchiare qua.
Good day.
Allora, noi adesso andiamo, facciamo un'altra missione. Andiamo a cercare il resto della banda, che così almeno... E dopo andiamo a cercare il libro. Ah, dobbiamo uscire da qua. Andiamo al covo del diavolo. Sempre se non ci sono intoppi lungo la strada. Una trappola. E così ci siamo evitati la trappola. Ascia da cavaliere. Ma questo non è male. Bendaggio, groschen, pane. Rubacchiamo tutto. 71, sì, boh. Sposta sul cavallo. C'era solo lui? Ripartiamo per il nostro viaggio. Abbiamo schivato il tipo.
Good day to you.
Good day. Christ! Pardon me. And what can I get for you?
You said you were going to tell me more about the Devil's former band.
Has the last
Altro mega
Liechtenstein
dialogo.
surfaced yet?
I'm here, aren't I?
Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know, Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janos, and Eder survive. I only know where to find Bahuta. And maybe Matthew. But who knows?
Tell me about Bahuta first.
Well, Bahuta... He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn.
It sounds like you three would get along, but you said his brother was dead.
Yes. He died right before Bahuta's out. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer.
Where can I find...
At the rectory in Grunts. He helps out with the church.
In canonica. Gli hai
Did you ever
parlato?
see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah.
You think it'll be different?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears...
I'll go over.
But be careful. Bahuta was Slavic, who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of
I already found Matthew. We can forget about him.
Why?
It seems he's taken a liking to robbing, and has his own band now. They tried to get me, too.
Oh, I told you he was a fucker. Too bad. He could have come in handy. He was good at his trade.
What about the rest of the band?
Of course. That leaves Janos, Ada, and Run.
Who is this Adder?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Ada because he can't keep his snake in his breeches. He's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janos can speak. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious.
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janos...
How am I supposed to...
Yes, you do. You must use your hands and feet for the...
Tell me about this Janos.
Janos? He's...
And how did he get here?
Not at all. He did something back home. He was having the time of his life until recently. But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he...
How can I recognize...
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human, where you talk to him.
I'm already like...
Janos.
I like girls.
Oh, then he would get himself killed.
Tell me more about this...
Raniak has a great... Oh, and that bow of his.
How did he get that?
How do you think? He wanted... But he would not stop if...
Do you have any idea?
Oh, I don't know anything about it. It is possible he lost...
Did you ever see him again?
Oh, just once. He wanted... Oh, but I was skint and looking for... Either way,
Ok, andiamo a
I'll go and
cercarli.
look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but...
Allora, dobbiamo andare a Grund, dove c'è il tipo lì. Che tanto che è qua vicino. Andiamo subito a parlare. Con quel risorso lì, tanto cosa potrà mai andare storto? Che siamo diventati improvvisamente rossi?
Careful.
Ma non ci abbiamo già parlato con lui.
Praised be Jesus Christ.
Now and forever.
Excuse me. Are you Bahuta, by any chance?
That's right, I am. If you're here to right old wrongs, be my guest. God knows I deserve it.
I don't need to right any wrongs. The devil sent me to see if you would rejoin his band.
He is free, and he still hasn't learned. Anyway, tell him I'm definitely not going back to that life.
Why don't you want to go back?
I want to reform myself, to redeem myself before the Lord God, and to earn his
Effettivamente
absolution.
c'è anche il suo perché.
There is no
Vabbè.
way to do that if I am with the devil.
I'd like to find the rest of the devil's pack. Do you know anything about any of them?
Just Ranyek. It has been a few days since he was here.
What did he want from you?
He was begging me for some coin. He said he had a game in Pshitoki, and that he would definitely win this time. As always.
Ranyek still hasn't given up dice, eh?
That fella will never learn, and he's already lost everything. He won a really nice bow once, and he's had nothing but bad luck ever since.
Do you know where I could find him now?
Last time he told me he had a game arranged in Pshitoki. Maybe he's still there.
Thanks. Hopefully I'll find him there. I'll be on my way. I probably won't convince you anyway.
Hold on. While you're here, we can pray for the devil's soul together. God knows he needs it badly.
We can. Though I don't know if it'll help anything.
Every soul can be reformed if it so desires and sincerely repents of its sins. Look at me. I used to kill, drink, spend nights with whores, but I learned that it was the wrong way, and now I'm trying to make amends.
Why all of a sudden?
Come pray with me and I'll tell you. Hey, how did you get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Žižka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But, if you came to the Devil's Den, I'll tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad, but I'm staying away from the drink. It's just not worth it. What do you think of the devil anyway?
I trust Žižka to know what he's doing. He knows the devil pretty well.
Žižka is slightly less of a bastard than the devil. I don't know how he can stand him. The ends justify the means, I suppose. When your neck is on the line, you'd better be sure those two bastards are worth it.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
Right here. At my brother's grave.
Is that Slavek's grave?
You know my brother's name?
Aye. Kubienka told me about you both.
Aye. We were in the band together, but the priest was kind enough to let me bury him here.
Was that important to you?
It was. When Slavik was killed and the band broke up, I didn't know what to do. Father Havel put a roof over my head and showed me a completely different life than I had known before then. Together with my brother, I buried my past here, and vowed over his grave that I would never harm another living soul.
This is where you want to pray for the devil?
Here is where I found reconciliation and peace of mind. Where else should I pray for the devil to find his own?
Why did you decide to leave everything behind and start a new life here?
Because of my brother. I was with him in his last moments. He was completely overcome with horror. I never thought he could be so scared.
But you must have been used to seeing death.
He did not fear death, but what comes next? He knew the kind of life he had led, and everything he was responsible for. Now he's paying for it. It may be foolish, but I believe that if I reform myself before the Lord God, he might forgive Slavik too.
Let's get to it then. Would you like to start?
Aye, but it's Latin, so listen carefully and repeat after me. Pater Noster, qui is in careless, sanctify cater, or no man's tomb. Adventure ad rectum to whom, fet voluminous to her, seek it, inhale it, enter her. Your turn now.
Ma è tutta sbagliata.
You're saying it wrong. Listen. It goes like this. Pater Noster. Qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum. Adveniat regnum tuum. Fiat voluntas tua. Sicut in cielo et in terra.
All right, I know the rest. Panem most room. Quotes idi.
Amen.
Exactly. Amen. That's all I can do for the devil, so you'd better get going now, eh?
Ok. Sono tipo scaviamo qua. Siamo vilipendi di cadavere, allora adesso dobbiamo andare a... Misovic? No, era... a Pin... Pinchok qua. Chissà se magari uno riusciremo a farlo tornare nella banda.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Allora, siamo qua. Ci sarà qualche alloggio? Dubito fortemente.
Come on, lad, take a bath. You stink.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Maybe next time then.
Forse qua, cos'è questo? Qua c'è il macellaio. Vabbè. Ma sta
Good to
ma
see
non ci
you.
sia.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Christ.
Qua c'è il fornaio. Dove sono sti dadi? Ah, possiamo entrare?
Good day.
Good to see you.
Dovremmo trovare anche una mola in giro. Vabbè, qua non c'è un piffero. Oh, c'è. La mola per affilare.
My God. Very much.
Right, what?
Adesso minimo cadiamo qua, ci spezziamo le tibie, minimo. Beh, vabbè, insomma, affileremo un'altra volta. Salve lenticchia, portami là.
Go! Quick!
Più veloce della luce.
Quick!
Vabbè, ma ce l'abbiamo già un letto qua, quindi tecnicamente possiamo anche volendo riposarci.
Excuse me.
Salve. Dove troviamo sto tipo?
Was wünschst du, mein Freund?
I'm looking for someone.
That means nothing to me.
And he plays dice.
Ja, gestern hat er sich völlig betrunken. Yesterday, and I'm still feeling.
This drunk
Ja, Adder.
I know.
You should ask the butcher's wife, Eve.
So where is the local?
If you go to the village from here, the butcher's Grundstück is the...
I'll go to see her.
You should be careful.
Ok.
Where can I find?
Try asking the man who paid for...
Was he broke?
He lost a small fortune here yesterday, but a bunch of Kerala from Bilani, who also...
Why would they pay?
I do not think so. They played a lot themselves. But you could...
And do you know where I could...
In Bilani.
Thanks a lot.
Tut mir leid. If I were you, I would ask the Bilani innkeep.
I'll be on my way.
Ok, andiamo.
Well, thank you.
Nichts zu danken.
Ma adesso direi di fare una dormitina, visto che si è fatta una certa, tanto qua i tirchi non ci hanno messo niente. Il giorno dopo andiamo a cercarli. Dormiamo fino alle 7 del mattino, che così almeno siamo a posto. Non è propriamente comodo, 60% di comodità, ma questo è. Olè. Allora, adesso scendiamo. A proposito, 90% le nostre spade. Qua c'è qualcosina da smangiucchiare, mangia dalla pentola. In teoria con una porzione dovremmo essere a posto. Sì. Bene. Siamo cibati. andiamo qua. Che tanto abbiamo trovato lì tipo il macellaio, quindi secondo me finirà in risono, però tanto che ci siamo. Allora, era l'H.
Good to see you. Greetings.
La moglie del macellaio, signora.
Good morning.
I'm looking for someone, and the innkeeper said you might be able to help.
Is that so? Who is it?
A wandering
C'è
man
un
at
occhio
arms.
nero.
He's a foreigner, a Pole. They call him Adder.
And the innkeeper sent you to me. How nice of him. As if the whole village didn't know already. Now he's going to tell everyone who just walks by. Who are you anyway? Some friend of his?
Something like that. I just need to find him.
Then you better hurry up. My old man wants to murder him.
Why does he want to
Cosa
kill
è
him?
successo?
Because he's a stubborn fool who won't let me explain. And believes gossip over his own wife.
So what happened?
The innkeeper didn't tell you? He revels in gossip.
Actually, he didn't.
In that case, it's none of your business.
If you don't tell me, I'll have to go to your husband and defend Adder with my blade. Is that what you want?
No. Jesus Christ. Why are men like this? Huh? It's not that a beating wouldn't do him good. But I don't want him to be killed.
Then calm down and tell me what happened.
Nothing happened. I mean, not that the Pole wasn't interested. He was looking at me all night at the inn, but I avoided him. If my husband noticed anything, I'd be in big trouble. But he got so drunk he fell asleep on the table, and I couldn't wake him up. So I got up and went home alone. Adder must be damn quick, because he beat me home and waited for me at the door.
What did he want? Did he hurt you?
No, and I don't know what he wanted either. He was drunk. And since he doesn't speak our tongue, I couldn't understand him. Then he hiccuped, fell to the ground and started snoring.
And what happened then?
He's a big man, so I couldn't move him. I just left him sleep there till morning. That's when my husband returned. And when he found him, he threw a fit. He thinks I had something with Adder. Me! Me, who has been loyal to him all these years. If he'd taken one good look at Adder, he'd have seen it wasn't even possible. Adder was still dead drunk in the morning.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't help but notice. Is that bruise from the butcher?
He doesn't mean it.
Sì,
He
ho
just
capito.
doesn't
Andremo
know
picchiato
what
noi
he's
quel
doing when
macellaio
he's
lì.
angry.
I'll at least give you something for the pain. Here you go. A potion for the pain. It should help you quickly.
Thank you.
And where will I find your husband, Adder, and the rest?
Outside the village, in the direction of Kuttenberg. There's a lone tree in the middle of the field. You can see it from a distance. They said that's where they'd take him, so that no one can see them.
You said others went with your husband.
Aye. Some men from the village.
How many of them?
How should I know? 3? Maybe 4?
And did they have weapons?
They're no soldiers.
Ecco,
But they carried axes.
si sa già come finirà. Non
Sounds like even
promette
more
niente
trouble.
di buono.
I hope we can sort it out peacefully.
Please, tell me they won't get hurt. My old man put them up to it. It's not their fault.
Non posso prometterlo, vabbè.
Don't worry. If I can, I want to settle this peacefully. I better go and see your husband. The sooner it's over, the better.
Hurry up, please. Later, my friend.
Non posso prometterlo che finirà pacificamente. Allora, la I. Salute, scusate. Andiamo a vedere sto maledetto. Beh, già il fatto che ha picchiato sua moglie, cerco di fare tutto possibile per picchiarlo, quindi così impara a fare lo stronzo. Sono loro. Sì.
Whoa, whoa.
Ecco, già il fatto che parte una cutscene.
Mój Boże, wysłuchaj mnie. Całe życie mordowałem i ruchałem. Więcej razy paliłem kościoły niż byłem u spowiedzi. Wybacz swemu słudze. Wybacz. Wybacz i pozwól mi jeszcze tylko raz wykastrować tych bezbożnych skurwysynów!
Shut up! No one can listen to your damn gibberish!
Twoja baba i tak do końca życia będzie pamiętać o mojej polskiej kiełbasie!
I'll shut that gob of yours!
Ciebie i twoją matkę piekło pochłonie. Niech was piekło pochłonie!
Wait! Stop!
A co to za kutas?
Ecco, noi che cerchiamo di salvarlo ci becchiamo anche dello stronzo.
What do you want? And who the hell are you?
Leave him alone and untie him.
Why would I do that? Do you know what that bastard did?
Niente non ha fatto.
If you're talking about the rumors in the village, it's all lies. Nothing happened.
You don't know what you're talking about. That whoreson defiled my wife, my Eva.
Tu l'hai picchiata, non c'è l'opzione da dirglielo.
He should be glad we're only gonna hang him. If I had my way, we'd castrate him as well.
Allora, picchiare la donna è tuo
I saw
forte,
that
vero?
mark you left on your wife's face. That was no accident, was it?
What are you on about?
You'll raise your hand to a defenseless woman, but you need a whole gang to take on a man.
That's got fuck all to do with you.
Trembling already, coward? Forget about all this. Go home and take your friends with you.
Esatto.
And if I find out you've even looked at Ava the wrong way, you get me?
As you wish, she's all yours. But the cow is mine, and she's coming with me.
Oh, fuck.
Chwała Polsce, kurwy! Jebać was!
He's twitching too much. I'll have to cut the other end, on the tree.
Kurwa mać!
I hope so. Look at him squirm.
O, kurwa, chyba sobie rękę złamałem. I jeszcze te... O kurwa. O kurwa, było blisko. O kurwa mać. Mało brakowało. Kimkolwiek jesteś, masz krzepę. Ale teraz to sam bym wpierdolił tym gównojadom.
I reckon you want to know who I am, right? I'm Henry. Henry.
Henie, a dlaczego ty mówisz do mnie to głupca?
Yes, that's me. Henry. I was sent by Dry Devil. He's waiting for you at the Devil's Den.
O, żeż kurwa, czart żyje? To jeszcze go nie powiesili? Kurwa, patrz, głupim to szczęście sprzyja.
Ja, no bo...
Takie jebenie myte ciągle się z nas śmieją. Kurwa mać! Aż mnie świerzbią ręce. Hej, młody. Daj mi jakąś broń.
Bronny... What?
Broń! Rozumiesz?
A weapon? You want me to give you a weapon?
Tak, kurwa!
Well, you don't need a weapon right now. What for?
No jak to kurwa czemu?
You want revenge, right?
Gdzie tam ja? Spójrz na tę gębę. Czy widziałeś kiedykolwiek człowieka bardziej miłującego pokój?
If you're playing innocent, you're not doing a great job. I'm not giving you anything. You can murder whoever you want in the Devil's Den, but now we need to go.
Ależ z ciebie jest cipa, wiesz? Gdyby to był Janosz, ten by mnie tak nie zostawił. A co z Janoszem? Przecież zostawiłem go tam na pastwę losu.
Janosz? You mean Janosz?
Dobbiamo trovarlo.
No Janosz! W Myskowicach go schwytali.
You mean Miskovic? Janosz is in Miskovic?
Tak, w Myskowicach.
Fantastic. I'll go and get him, and we'll be at the Devil's Den in no time.
Ale do diabła, pojmali go!
He was what? Doesn't matter. I'll find him. You go to the Devil's Den.
No dobra. Ale tylko tego nie spierdol, kurwa.
Allora, uno abbiamo trovato. Te? Problemi? Dov'è quello stronzo?
Excuse me.
Non posso dargli un pugno.
Ah! Oh! Are you looking for a fight?
Questo è per tua moglie. Vabbè, allora oh. Mi dispiace, ma non si toccano le donne. Allora, dobbiamo arrivare qua a Bagliani. Glielo volevo far pagare. Che tanto di sicuro l'avrebbe picchiata ancora, quindi prevenire è meglio che curare. Visto che fa lo stronzetto, adesso non lo farà più. Andiamo a cercare quest'altro tipo e dopo andiamo a liberare l'altro. Ma c'è il capriolo.
Quick! Quick!
Non volevo ucciderlo. Però dagli solo 3-4 pugni, visto che hai tirato fuori l'arma, tecnicamente ci siamo difesi. Dopo che abbiamo fatto forse un eccesso di difesa, ma... Quanto siamo lontani da sto posto?
Go! Easy, good horse.
Siamo arrivati? Non vedo più la testa di lenticchia. Oh, siamo arrivati. Fermo, c'è il muro. Salve. Allora, visto che c'è la taverna, salve, posso darle qualcosa? No, niente. Rivale i dadi? No, dopo, adesso cerchiamo il tipo qua. Il proprietario. Jan Fiorellino di Swinburg.
Greetings.
The cow's been limping.
Here we are.
And all the new lambs died.
It seems you're looking for help, Sir Knight.
Indeed I am. I'm looking for men for a military expedition. I am Sir
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Who are you, anyway?
My name is Henry. And you could say I'm in the service.
Great. I see you're kitted out pretty well, all right.
I have. Minor skirmish.
Good. If you can... Have you faced Cumans?
I've faced the Cumans.
My condolences. I'm on the trail of a band of Cumans who captured my brother.
We don't need to go on.
We'll go back to the place where the Cumans ambushed us. Can I count on...
Ora non posso aiutarvi.
In Moravia, apparently. Go and deal with your...
Sì, stai lì, aspettaci, non rompere. Sto cercando il proprietario qua di sto posto.
Here we are.
Were you the ones who played dice with Raniek in Shitaki? Do you know anything about him?
You know Raniek? Then you must have a drink with us. A friend of Raniek's is a friend of ours.
No, grazie.
Thanks, but I'd rather know what happened to Raniek.
Impatient, aren't you? We can take you to him right now if you want.
Where are we going?
To see Raniek, of course. You want to see him, don't you?
Questo non mi ispira fiducia.
Look, don't be angry, but if I'm coming with you, I want to know where we're going.
You don't trust us much, do you?
Of course not. I don't know you at all.
I get it. I just didn't want to tell you right away, lest you misunderstood. Raniek's dead.
What? What do you mean, dead?
Well, he's passed on. We wanted to show you where it happened, at least.
What happened to him? Were any of you involved?
No, not at all. God forbid. Raniek was a good man, but the way he went... Oh, I don't even want to talk about it.
But how did you know he was a good man? You only met him recently.
You make friends very quickly playing dice, and we liked Raniek from the start.
And he died right after that?
Fate was a cruel fucker to him, you know.
I feel like you're the one trying to fuck with me. You better tell me what happened, or should I call the bailiff?
No, wait. I'll tell you. He drowned in shit.
What the fuck are you talking about? Do you take me for a fool?
No, really, I swear. When it was clear he had no way to settle his debt, he started looking for a way to run. We've seen this shit before, so we kept an eye on him. He tried saying he was hungry, thirsty, needed to get some air. Finally, he said he needed to dump a load. We didn't want to watch him shit himself, so we let him go. We waited outside the privy so he couldn't fuck off. But the bastard tried to flee the other way. He climbed through the hole, under the boards, and right into the shit pit. We went around the back, thinking he'd pop out. But he never made it.
Didn't you try to help him?
No. There were bubbles coming out in one place for a while, but then, well, he was gone. He owed us a lot, but we're not wading through shit for it.
Where exactly did he drown? I reckon I'll have to pull him out.
I really don't envy you. The ship pit is back there, behind the inn. Go around the outhouse, and you'll find it. Just follow your nose.
You didn't have much anyway.
That was
Anche
good.
quello.
It has to work out sometime.
Andiamo a beccarlo. Aspetta che ci laviamo, che siamo tutti pieni di sangue, perché tanto dopo ci sporcheremo lo stesso. Qua non c'è. Oh, il locandiere. Tanto
Morning to
parliamo
you.
con lui.
What's going on around?
A knight is staying at our inn. He's looking to find men for an armed expedition. Have you heard the news?
A dragon?
Aye, really? Everyone's go and talk to him. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting.
Take
Non
care.
posso prendere... Allora... E sono curioso di vedere ste latrine dove sono. Secondo me non c'è.
Yeah. Yuck. Yeah. Yeah. Yuck. Yeah. Oh, blessed Virgin. What's that lying there? Do I really have to do this? What the fuck is swimming in here? Oh, God. It's hairy. And still warm.
È peloso e ancora caldo.
Yeah. Do I really have to do this? Curva! It's a man. And he has a bow. That's Raniek. How the fuck did he get here?
Quindi?
What the fuck is swimming in here?
L'arco di Rajek. Cappuccio dell'annegato. Beh, vabbè, queste gliele lasciamo anche che il gambesuno dell'annegato anche no. Però magari... per collezionismo. Spostiamolo sul cavallo che... Mazza, cioè, sguazziamo dentro.
Swimming in here.
Not another step. God, what a stench. So, did you find him?
I did.
And the bow?
Pagherò per averlo.
There it is. Probably got wet in there, but once it's dried and waxed, it could work again.
And even if it doesn't, I'll be happy if it just stops stinking. I'll sell it to some moron and call it a day.
Are we even?
Aye. But if you ever feel like a game of dice, you know where to find us. But for the love of God, take a bath first.
You wouldn't happen to know some warrior who'd like to earn some silver?
God be with you.
Greetings to you.
Adesso andiamo a fare anche questa missione.
Innkeeper, I found a man in the back behind the latrines. Dead.
Jesus Christ! That must be that idiot Ranyek.
Well, I'm sure it's him. I came here looking for him.
You knew him?
No, but I'd like to know what happened to him. Do you know anything about it?
I didn't see anything. But he was playing dice with the locals. Try asking them. They're sitting over there at the dice table.
A posto, tanto non ci può dire niente, va bene, andiamo allora a fare sta missione di fiorellino.
I'm sorry?
Come è andato qua, chef?
Enjoy your meal. I apologize.
Non è andato chef fiorellino, è andato fuori?
About this expedition of yours, have you changed your mind? You'll help me?
All right, Sir Jan. I'll help you.
Yeah, excellent. I was starting to think I'd never find anyone in this kingdom with a grain of courage, but I need you to obey my commands to the letter. This is a matter of life and death.
I understand, sir.
Follow me, Henry. Mount up and ride with me. The place where we were ambushed isn't far.
Aspetta un attimo che chiamo Lenticchia. Vieni Lenticchia. È ancora appoggiato al muro, poi ho preso una tramvata. Facciamo sta missione. Tanto che siamo qua. Tanto cosa potrebbe mai andare storto?
Tell me, Henry, where are you from?
From Skalitz, sir.
Ah, drop the sir. You're riding into battle with me. So call me Posey. From Skalitz, you say? Where's that?
It's not far from Sasau. They mine the king's silver there. Well, they used to. The place was torched and pillaged by Sigismund's army. And it's been abandoned.
Right. You mentioned that. Well, all glory to your family to the end of time. Today we shall avenge them. That I promise you.
Sir... Posey... Where are you from?
My father, Albrecht, ruled Engelsberg in Moravia. But our family's originally from these parts. Our house was founded by Miroslav of Simperk. He built Simperk Castle near to Kuttenberg and also founded Sedlets Monastery.
So you're a local?
Yes and no. Our family is from here. We've lived in Moravia for several generations. Enough talk. We'd do better to quicken our pace. Dig your spurs in and stick close to me.
Ok, andiamo a fare sta missione. Poi boh, mi ispira poca fiducia a me questo. Non vorrei che fosse un'imboscata. Nel dubbio facciamo così. Stiamo andando troppo per boschi.
God, quick!
Non so perché hai smesso di seguirlo. Boh.
There. That's where they ambushed us. Well, well. I see the scavengers are gathering. Follow me, Henry. Halt, you thieves! Don't move a finger, or we'll kill you all!
Partiamo subito.
Who's kurwa? Who speaks for you?
Come on, then. Come on, then.
Thanks to God I'm the blessed God.
Allora, aspetta intanto che cerchiamo dei groschen.
Come here, Henry.
Sì, un attimo arriviamo. Vediamo se c'hanno qualcosa di interessante, ma non c'hanno niente sti barboni qua.
Well, that's that.
It's pretty clear from the tracks which way that band set out. But I'd still like to have a quick look around here.
Why? What are we looking for?
There was a priest traveling with us, Father Stephen. I need to know whether they got him or not. Search the bodies on the road. I'll have a look around the cart. If you find him, come and let me know. He has something on him that's valuable to me.
Can I ask you something first?
You're all right, but...
How come you had a priest?
He was an emissary from Sadler.
So you were escorting him back?
More or less.
How did they
It was dusk. But we wanted to stop off at Kuttenberg for the night. They rained arrows on us from the woods, and then charged.
How did you survive it?
When it started, my mare took from that damned beast, and by the time I got her under control, I chased after them.
Shouldn't we bury those bodies?
Unfortunately, we don't have...
That's all.
I thought we've no time for...
All right.
Good. And Henry, if you happen across anything that you might find useful, you should go into battle properly equipped. And anyway, the fellas had halberds. If you for keeping those bastards at a safe distance.
No doubt you're right. Right.
Una alabarda. Non troviamo alabarde. Ah, minchia, dobbiamo seppellire anche... Dopo dobbiamo seppellirlo. Troviamo una alabarda. Dopo ritorniamo là che dobbiamo seppellirlo. Aspetta che prima troviamo l'alabarda, dopo pensiamo al prete. Di alabarde qua non ne trovo.
This must be that priest. Dead and robbed. Whoever did this has no scruples.
Uniforme orlata. Quella la prendiamo. Ma di alabarde non ne trovo. C'è un pugnale. Ma vabbè, tanto...
I found that priest. He's dead.
Lord have mercy.
No, I didn't find anything like that.
Yeah, that's all. Well, there's nothing to be done about it. The Cuman's tracks lead towards the woods. We'll leave the horses here. Stay on my heel.
Let's go then.
Wait.
No, non lo
I've got
voglio.
no use for it.
As you wish.
Non ce ne facciamo della labarda. Abbiamo la nostra spada.
This way. Stick close, Henry. Definitely more than 5 of them.
Staci vicino, così se ci inculano uno, ci inculano tutti.
The tracks lead this way. Look, Henry. There's some girl there. Let's go to her. She might have seen something. Leave the talking to me, so you don't scare her.
Good day. Are you...
Hey, girl! Wait! We want a word with you.
Who are you, sir? What do you want of me?
Have no fear, lass. I am Sir Jan Posey of Simburg. How are you called?
Fiolka, sir.
Well, Fiolka, we're on the trail of an armed band of bloodthirsty Hungarian mercenaries. Have you seen them? They carry curved swords and have strange clothes.
Curved swords? Mother of mercy? I haven't seen them, but demons like that must be hiding in them creepy ruins on the hill.
What ruins?
Ma forbade me to go there. Wait, sir? Did you say you're from Simburg?
I did.
But then you must know it. That's what the...
Wait, what ruins?
Don't interrupt, Henry. Let her speak.
On a hill not far from here are the creepy ruins of an ancient castle. They call them... Wait, though. Sir Knight, didn't you say you was from Simburg? That's exactly what they call them ruins.
Holy fuck!
What is it, Posey?
Well, I told you our family's from these parts. We've got a car, but if those whoresons are hiding out there, then it's time for the law.
Let's go.
Thanks for your help, Petal. But you... Henry!
God be with you, Sir Knight.
Bastards.
You show... Christ, pardon me.
Andiamo a vedere ste rovine.
We're on your heels, fuckers. You'll be sorry. I'll slay them all. Fuck. This is it. They must be hiding here, quietly. They're really hiding in the ruins of our castle. Kurva. I'll hack the lot of them to pieces. Come on. Let's try to get closer. Carefully. We don't know yet how to deal with them.
Sì, adesso un attimo ci prendiamo il nostro bel... Prendiamo questo potente che così ci dà anche un po' di forza. Ti matta. Allora, uno è lì.
Miafene. Még mindig hallom. Riadó! Támad!
No, ma Harry, tranquillo, non difenderti, sai.
Baszok rá! Gyerünk, ti szemetek! Kibaszott szemetek! Szard össze magad! Így beszélj, seggej! Nem kellett volna felbasznod, mint tette pöcs!
Quanti sono?
Kivelezünk téged!
Ci stanno malmenando. No, non è una tattica giusta. Anche perché se il fiorellino là non so dove è andato, eravamo contro 5.
Még mindig hallom. Jó.
Allora, proviamo ad andare... C'è qualcuno di lì. No, aspetta, qua c'è il fiorellino.
Wait. They're looking for something. Henry! Listen. Here's how we'll go about it. There's more of them, but we have the element of surprise. We barge in and get right in the middle of them. They've got archers, but that way, their bows won't be worth a damn. We'll kill as many as we can before they get their wits together. But it'll still be tough. You have to watch everything around you, not give anyone a chance to get behind you. If they pile up on you, don't stop. They'll get in each other's way, and that'll be our opportunity. A quick attack and then fall back. No fancy stuff, all right?
What about your brother, though?
I haven't seen him. He must be hidden somewhere in the ruins. We'll cut those fuckers down and free him.
Up and at them.
All saints be with us. At them!
Vabbè, viene anche lui, a darci una mano.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
Victory
won't end
or
well
death!
for you. Come on, then.
Keep us on Sarsa Balu!
Vabbè, ho capito. Dopo proviamo a usare lo scudo.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! You got it!
Sarda Samogot!
Allora,
Hey! Who's going to shoot? Deal with that!
Keep us on Sarsa Balu!
We'll finish this quickly!
abbiamo un giro, vero? Sì.
Se truviu că șenche atacă!
You're not getting out of this alive! Dead! That's the last of them. Fucking scum. Hey, Henry. We've got to find Mirror. I'll take the north end of the castle and you search the south.
Sì, un attimo. Stivali cumani. Caffettano cumano. Proprio così per quel personaggio. Acciaio di Francoforte. Aspetta, mandiamo un po' di roba. Sul cavallo e qua. Un po' di roba rubacchiata. Allora, baccinetto con bretacche, berretto da caccia. Ah, questo è carino. Cervelliera, groschen e bendaggio.
Help me! Untie me, fella.
Miroslav of Timberg?
What? Who are you? What's all the noise outside? A battle?
The battle's over. My name's Henry. I came with your brother to rescue you.
Posy's alive?
A little bloody, but alive, yes.
Where is he?
Outside.
Thanks, Henry. Let's go and see him then.
Miro! Miro! Christ. This whole castle's falling to pieces and this fucking thing's solid as a rock. Miro!
You fellas took your sweet time?
There you are, you ungrateful son of a bitch. What's the matter? Been tugging your bone too much?
I'm still strong enough to get you on back. All right.
Good old Simberg. Home sweet home, eh?
It's a bit ironic you saving my neck right here, eh? Poetic, almost.
Nice fucking poem. Nice work, Henry. I couldn't have managed it without you.
I'm grateful to both of you, seriously. But what the fuck took you so long?
I went to Suchdol after the ambush to recruit some men to help.
Well, you didn't find many. They wanted coin, huh?
Not even for coin. All I found was a bunch of chicken shits hiding behind the walls. Not one pair of balls among them.
What about Henry here?
Henry's not a local, fortunately.
Where are you from, Henry?
From Skalitz, sir.
Sir, my ass. Call him Tugbone like everyone else.
Tugbone?
It's a long story. I'll tell you another time.
A story he doesn't like to hear.
Yeah, about as much as you love telling it.
True. Never mind, Henry. Tell us instead how you learned to handle a weapon so well. That was fucking lovely. You should have seen us, brother. We were like two angels with flaming swords.
Seriously, Henry, where did you learn to fight? Posey doesn't praise anyone's swordsmanship without a good reason. I'm sorry I missed it.
I'm a member of a new sword-fighting brotherhood. You couldn't have. The German master, Menhart, trains us.
German master, you say? Maybe we should challenge him, eh, Tug?
Have you forgotten how it ended up in Hodonin?
No, good point.
What happened there?
Well, in short, a duel kind of turned into a bit of a skirmish. Let's say the gravedigger had his work cut out that day.
That's putting it mildly.
Anyway, if you're ever in Hodonin, bear in mind that mentioning our names won't open any doors for you.
It might open the gate to the cemetery for you.
That's entirely possible.
So, what are you two gonna do now it's all over?
Over? We've barely started, Henry. Miro, please tell me you know where they took it.
I don't know where, but I know who. When we arrived, the band split up. The leader is a big cunt called Sharkan who speaks a bit of our language. He questioned me, but I told him to go fuck himself, and he gave up on it.
So it seems we still have some bloody work ahead of us. But first, we must reward Henry here. Here. You've earned this fair and square.
Thanks.
500?
If you want to earn a bit more, stop by in a few days. Armed and ready for action, like today. Meanwhile, we'll camp here. Then go back to bury our men and find out where the rest of those whoresons are hiding.
What did they steal from you that was so important?
Oh, sorry, Henry, but I can't...
He helped us, though.
Be quiet. If anyone finds out, we're fucked. Or have you forgotten why we're...
No, I haven't.
I thought so. Sorry, Henry, but it's really not possible. Once we find...
So this is your family seat?
Well, it's been abandoned.
Our clan has a certain...
Ah, bollocks. Just because we weren't born with a golden tit... Our ancestors had to abandon Simburg, but our fortunes turned.
Which we had to abandon.
Aye, aye. And now, that
But we had to leave there when our own uncle denied us father's in...
Actually,
Oh, come on!
Oh, go on.
I won't. You'll just start...
I won't, I swear.
Bollocks. I don't believe you.
Oh, well, I'll just tell it.
Jesus Christ, you...
Oh, come on. When we were little, this prioress from the abbey used to come to the castle to teach us to read and write. She used to come early in the morning, and one time... she walked into Miro's chamber and caught him... I can't finish.
Oh, for Christ's sake! She walked in just when I was... playing with my hobby horse. That's all.
you were what?
Tugging his bone. Tug bone.
Yeah, hilarious.
She never came back to the castle again after that.
Maybe that's why you can hardly read.
Yeah, could be.
Well, I wasn't sure what to expect. Not that.
Non mi sembra il caso di
I'd appreciate if you didn't mention it to anyone.
Naturally. Otherwise, we'd have to kill you.
What? I'd never...
I'm just yanking your pizzle. Tell anyone you like. It's a great story.
Jesus.
All right.
Thanks for rescuing me.
Look out for yourselves.
Allora, io guardo sempre se si può fare un livellino. No, facciamo questo artista della fuga. Ma tanto abbiamo già rubacchiato tutto, quindi ce ne possiamo anche andare. Più che altro ritorniamo qua che andiamo a seppellire il povero ragazzetto.
You silly doggy.
Good day.
What the fuck is swimming in here?
Almeno poverino.
Rest in peace.
God bless.
Possiamo parlare con questa signorina? No. Ma a proposito, quanti soldi abbiamo adesso? 5.002. Buono.
Careful!
A Miscoviz. Qua dobbiamo andare dall'altra parte. No, beh, ma intanto andiamo a fare questa.
And a brawler who may yet turn out to be a murderer. This thug broke into the blacksmith's house. His intention was to steal. He tried to persuade us he was hungry, but the devil knows he was really looking for silver.
Ma vabbè, tanto andiamo a beccarci un posto dove dormire.
Greetings, my friend.
Can I spend the night here? I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
I'll let you sleep on the hay for a couple of groschen.
Let's agree on a price.
Sul fieno,
Thanks.
44.
Feel free to stretch out on the hay, but I don't want to see you in the house.
I'm looking for someone. His name is Janos. He's from Hungary.
A fella just like that is in the pillory.
What did Janos do?
He was trying to kill the blacksmith.
And he jumped him?
No. Loisa caught him stealing. But that scoundrel attacked him. The guards caught him.
Beh, vabbè ragazzi, noi adesso ci fermiamo qua, che sono fatta una certa. Mi raccomando, seguitemi su Twitch, YouTube, Pennellino 82 e lasciate il like, un commentino. Beh, intanto ci arriviamo, non qua. Lasciate il like, un commentino e buonanotte a tutti, ciao!